Okay, on number 4, these are problems that they're asking you to find the composition, but they're actually giving you a value for the x. So let me look. You have 3x, you have 3x squared plus 4. I'm going to screenshot this. And then they want you to find f of g of 4 to start out. So you go through and solve this just like you do a regular composition. It's just when you get to the end, you're actually going to put the value in that you see there instead of just leaving an x. So let's see. Go back here. And let me actually post what I did. Okay. So let's find the composition first. F of g. So if I was to find f of g of x, okay, I look at the innermost function first. So I need to replace g of x. That's going to be 3x squared plus 4. Okay. Then it's telling you to take the f function, go to the f function and put all of this in place of the x. So 3 times 3x squared plus 4. And then I distribute the 3. That's going to give me 9x squared plus 12. And so that will be your answer if you were just trying to find the composition, but they're actually telling you that the x value is equal to 4. So in place of all of the x's, I'm going to put a 4, and then that's going to give me my answer. So that will be, let me get my, that'll be 16 times 9 plus 12. Let me get my calculator real quick. Clear. So 9 parentheses 4 parentheses square plus 12. Okay, so the answer is 156. You see? So that's all you're doing. You're finding the composition the same way you did the other problems. It's just when you get to the end, you put that value in there. Now, another way you could have done this problem, which may be a little bit easier, is you could put the 4 in there instantly. Like, let me do this again. And this may be a little, your numbers may be different. So make sure, let me check. Yeah, I mean, your numbers may be different than mine, but the procedure is the same. So let me show you another way you could have done this. Let's see. Let me just go backwards, right? Because the next problem is asking you to find f of g, g of f. So this one right here, do it in red. Let me do this problem in a different way. So it says g of f of 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the number 2 in there instantly, right? So you're always going to work with the innermost first. This is f of 2. What does f of 2 mean? If I was to say this in a sentence, f of 2 means go to the f function, which is right here, and wherever you see x, you put a 2. So I have the g still out here, but I'm trying to find f of 2. That means go to the f function, and wherever you see x, you put a 2. So that'll be 3 times 2, right? And what's 3 times 2? That's going to be 6. Okay? So now they're asking you to find g of 6. And what does that mean? What does g of 6 mean? G of 6, if you say it in sentence form, that means go to the g function, and wherever you see x, you put a 6. So your g function is right here. Your g function is right here. So that will be 3 times, instead of x, I'm going to put 6 plus 4. So that will be 36, be 36. 3, 6 squared plus 4. That'll be 112. So 112. So let me go back to the problem and make sure 156 and 112, 156 and 112, 156 and 112. And then the next part is 112. You see? And then C and D, they go the same way. So if they're asking you to find f of 1, so you're doing a composition within itself, right? F of 1, that will be f of 1, right? The first thing you do is go to the f function and you put 1 wherever you see x. So that will be 3 times 1, because the f function is 3x. So 3 times 1 is 3. Now it's asking you, this part is saying go to the f function and put 3 wherever you see x. So that will be 3 times 3. The answer is 9. And then you do the same thing with the g function. Okay. I'll do the g of 0. Because I'm curious on how that one works out too. Screenshot. Okay, so g of 0. I work with the innermost function first. G of 0 means go to the g function, and wherever you see a x, you put 0. So that will be 3 times 0 squared plus 4, right? Now, 0 squared is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. So all this cancels out, and you end up getting g of 4, right? And now it's saying, now go to the g function and now put 4 in there for all your x's. So 3 times 4 squared plus 4. And that will be what? What did we get last time? Didn't we already do that? Oh no, it was 3 parenthesis 4. That's not a parenthesis. 4 close parenthesis. You can't do parenthesis on your keyboard. So 52. So the answer to this is 52. Does that make sense?